Hello, 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 hello. Happy Sunday. Sunday, it's Sunday. How's everyone doing? I hope this Sunday finds you all feeling great. Um, in a happy space. Because I like to stay in a happy space. So I told you all a few days ago that I have been following a company on Facebook, and this company it's a Cajun company, and it shows things, Cajun cooking, Creole, Louisiana cooking, and so they were making a recipe one day, and they were making po' boy sandwiches, and one of the things that they used to make this, the sauce to go on the sandwich was a company called Blue Plate, and it was some mayonnaise. And I'm just like, well, I never heard of Blue Plate before, and it's from Louisiana. So I'm just like, it has to be good. Cause like what's not good that comes out of Louisiana? So I took the time and I ordered it. And surprisingly, I don't know how big the container is. I know how big the box is, but it was like $3 and some change. And I ordered it through Amazon. So I got that. And also the other night, a very wonderful impulse buy. I bought some perfume from a company called Nest, Nest. Nest is out of New York. And the first thing I knew about Nest was that they sold fabulous candles that were expensive. Like one candle with a one wick burner, 70, 80 some dollars. I found them at the place that I get my fresh Christmas trees, and I never bought a candle. But I did have a little bottle of roll on perfume that someone gave me. And I decided to buy my own bottle. So the one bottle I bought, we're going to go open it up and we're going to see what's good. The one bottle I bought was $98 plus tax. And I have never smelled this particular fragrance that I bought, but we're going to see what it smells like, and we're going to see what this mayonnaise tastes like, just in case you all would like to buy some of this mayonnaise. Now, I make deviled eggs, and I like to make sandwiches and such for my husband and my kids, whenever they want a sandwich, and I'm in a real sandwichy mood. So yeah, so we're going to see what my purchases are. Okay, let me set you on right here for a minute. I'll be back. Okay. Ugh. All right, so we're going to start with the first package that came in, which is not this one. It's this one. And I'm gathering this is probably the mayonnaise by Blue Plate that I bought. Oh shit, y'all. So here is the mayonnaise. And of course, I bought it off of Amazon. Because you can find anything on Amazon. You know, you can buy tiny houses on Amazon. It's so crazy. All right. So here it is. It's called A New Orleans Family Tradition Since 1927. Blue Plate, real mayonnaise, rich and creamy, original all yolk recipe. Mm, okay. And it's blue, you know, the blue top. It's 100 calories per serving, which is probably based off of a teaspoon or a tablespoon. Don't quote me on that. It says Blue Plate since 1927. Since 1927, generations of Southerners have loved the award winning flavor of New Orleans' own Blue Plate mayonnaise. We still make our legendary extra rich and creamy mayo with a simple ingredient using oil, vinegar, and only egg yolks. Perfect for dressing sandwiches and salads, making sauces and dips, and blasting food for blasting grill food to seal in the flavor. Our family, from our family to your family, spread the love. Okay, we're gonna see if I'm gonna spread the love of Blue Plate mayonnaise, which I ordered, and it is exclusively made in Louisiana. Oh, and I got my hair done, y'all. Don't I look cute? Stop playing. Okay, let's see. It comes sealed. Okay. The spoon. Let's see. Here it is. I'm going to take some off this part just to do a retaste. I'm going to have to put this in the refrigerator because it's now opened. Now let's put a cap back on it. And all the tasting we'll do will be from the protective thing. Let me tell y'all. Let's see. Lord. Okay. Wait, there we go. This jar of Blue Plate mayonnaise, which is 30 fluid ounces, it's 1 pint, 887 milliliters. I bought it off of Amazon. It was $3. As a person who cooks, as a person who makes sandwiches, I make potato salad, um, deviled eggs, anything that mayo may need. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. If I had to give this a rating out of 10, flavor wise, I'm giving it a 10. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Now I like Dukes. Before I fucked with Dukes, I fucked with Hellman's. I can't wait, cannot wait to make something with this. So you all have been trusting me thus far. This is better than Duke's mayonnaise. I said it. I said it. It's better than Duke's. You can taste the vinegar in here. It's eggy. It has a little kickback. Hello, my mod, Dorator, love bug. Good evening. Good evening. Having dinner with your sister? You want to say hi? Thank you. Yes, I had to get my hair done. Stop. But thank you for stopping by and just keep your ass out. Blue plate. You can go on to Amazon. I didn't think for $3 and some change I was going to get a container this big. But it's big and I'm ready to make shit with it. And yes, thank you, my love bug. Please hit the like button, everyone. Please hit the like button. Thank you. But this is a Louisiana, they say a Louisiana staple. And what I think I might do tomorrow, yes, I told you I was going to buy it. What I think I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to go buy some fresh shrimps and I'm going to clean them and devein them. Hello. Hold on, y'all. We have a special guest. Excuse me. I'm back. We have a special guest into the lounge this evening. Um, this is my cousin, Angela. This is my real cousin. This is a blood cousin. Um, and she has always been one of my favorite cousins. And she has always loved her Rocky, because that's what my family call me. They call me Rocky. And thank you for being here, big cuz. I love you, girl. But please hit the like button, cuz. Hit the little thumb thing. But I'm not gonna lie to you all. I wouldn't suggest anything if I didn't think it's pretty good. I'm giving it a 10. It's blue plate. Wait. Oh, okay. Shit. Blue plate mayonnaise. You can get it on Amazon. It's literally only like $3. $3 and some change for this size. And my freshman date is best by one. No, is that a 4 or 1? I think it's a 4. 4/02/2026. So I'm gonna go put this in the refrigerator. Okay. From Amazon, it comes sealed and it's very tasty. And so basically tomorrow I'm gonna go buy some fresh shrimp. I'm gonna devein them and I'm gonna let them sit in some buttermilk. And I'm going to make some po' boy sandwiches. I'm gonna get some sub bread. I'm gonna get some heirloom tomatoes. I have some lettuce in my refrigerator. Actually, it's a mixed green. I'm gonna make that, and I think I might fry some French fries, and I might make some hand cut French fries. Okay, I might take a few and soak them in some water. I think I might boil them a little, take them out, dry them, then fry them for extra fluffiness in the center. So that's going to be our dinner tomorrow, and I'll do a live cleaning shrimp and cooking that tomorrow. Well, maybe not clean the shrimp because that's just kind of encumbersome, and I don't want y'all to have to sit and wait for that. But I am going to make some po' boy sandwiches with my blue plate mayonnaise. And to this blue plate mayonnaise, I'm going to add a little Obey seasoning to spice it up a little, make it more of like a remoulade. Okay. And please join me tomorrow. Moving on. So the other night I was laying in bed on fucking Facebook And I've been following this company called Nest for a while. And lo and behold, I found myself on their website. And, I never bought one of their candles because I was just like, I don't want to spend 70 some dollars on a candle that's only this big. So, what did I do? They sent me some extra shit. I spent $98, $96, I don't know, on this Nest perfume. It's still sealed. And they sent me this. This is called Sun Kiss Hibiscus. Now, though I never smelled it, I was just like, it's hibiscus. I like hibiscus. Hibiscus drinks, hibiscus punch. So we're going to see what this smells like for my 90 some dollars. Total purchase $111. Oh, the bottle ain't that big. Okay, here it is. And this is the back, which is very pretty. And there's no leakage because you can't smell anything. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. Oh, y'all. Mm. Now this is a sun-kissed hibiscus. Oh Lord. Oh my God, it's so fresh. It was worth 90 some dollars. Now, mind you, I spend a lot on perfumes here and there. Oh, look how pretty this is. Look how pretty this is. Oh, it's a squirt bottle. I'm going to save this. I'm going to put this up. Put it back in here. Oh, this smells good. Hold on, let me put it more right here. Mm. Okay, what can I tell you it smells like? It's very clean. It's and it's clean and soft. It's Let's see what's in here. Oh, I didn't know this. They didn't put this on here on the thing. It says sun-kissed hibiscus, inspired by the allure of the voodoo queen hibiscus. This radiant solar floral traps into the warmth of the golden ambers to capture the luminosity of the sun. Layers of classic white floral and fragpani, which is apparently a flower, a tropical floral with a creamy coconut accord, complete this fragrance that absolutely wraps you in bliss. And it's good. It's soft. It's definitely a summer fragrance. So I might just put it back. No, I might put it back in the thing. But this is the name of it. But you have to go on there and read. Mm, I like this. And this is the back of the bottle, which is absolutely beautiful, very soft. Mm, I like, I like. So I'm going to take my new atomizer because, I bought a bunch of these. I bought some for myself and I bought some for Princess and I bought some for Val. And I'm going to take the top off of here and put the bottom. Don't roll too far. Put the bottom right here. And Did anything get in there, y'all? Hold on. Let me set it down. Let's see if this works. Anything get in here? Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Yep, it's getting in there. Okay. Okay, maybe one more squirt. And it's full. So all I do is put the cap back on this, just like that. Voila. And here we go. And now I have one to go. Oops. Let me put the cap it correctly. Oh, this cap is kind of loose, but it's okay. Mmm. That smells wonderful. I'm actually going to put it back in the box. Because this box is, this fragrance smells great. It smells really clean. It has like a musk undertone to it and not like you musty. Just, and then I have a little one. And that's it. Aston, can you put this in the refrigerator for me? Mm. It's very summery. It's very clean, you know. So, but this has to go in the refrigerator. Excuse me. Oh, I don't want this to roll off the table. Never mind. I like it. I like it. And this is Sun Kiss Hibiscus by Nest. Okay. I like it. And I'm going to buy more perfume by them, but I just have to buy different scents because, me being me, I just like to purchase a few things here and there, so. But real shit, I hope everyone's Sunday has gone good. Well, gone well. My day has been very relaxing. I have talked to my cousin on the phone today. I've had some laughs with Val, and I absolutely have no complaints. I don't. I had my hair now. I got my hair done by Shiki yesterday. Okay, and got little bumps in it, but I need to flat iron it out. But for what? Because I'm not going anywhere, and I don't know how to wrap my hair, so. I bought one of these wrap things that go around your hair, and I literally put my hair up like this and pulled it up like this and still put the wrap thing around it. I'm surprised it turned out how it did. I was a little taken aback by that. But thank you, Shiki, for doing my hair. I'm quite pleased. If you all are thinking about something really cute, this is really a really pretty color. Okay. It's by Christian Dior. And it's an oil, like an oil gloss. And it just kind of keeps your lips popping. Okay, let me put yeah. So we have more things coming that I bought because you all know that's what I do. I buy things. And now that this hibiscus is wearing into my skin, I don't know. Now I don't know. I don't know if I'm digging it or not. It might have to wear on me. I'm not sure. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I'm not sure right now. I know it sounds like really like some uncertainty shit. It smells good, but now it's done setting my skin a little. I don't I don't know if I like it. It does smell good. I'm not sure. I have to ask my husband. I took a shower. I'm feeling some kind of way about this. Maybe reading the Voodoo Queen thing like made me feel some kind of way. I have to let Princess smell it. If she's like, "Girl, you tripping? It smells good," then I'm gonna spray some on me and have her smell my wrist. And if she says like, "I don't know," because I don't know if I'm feeling this right now. I'm trying to warm my pulse point up. It smells good, but it's something that's not sitting right with me right now. This is why I really don't like buying fragrances unless I've gone into the store and bought them, or if I've already bought them, I already know what I'm getting. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling some kind of way. We're going to ask a non biased person. Hold on. Hey, Aston. Aston, come here, please. Aston, if you hear mama, come here. Come to my room. Come to my room. Thank you. I want to ask him because now it's not sitting right with me. And I don't like that. Hmm. I'm watching How Foods Built America, and they're talking about Panda Express and Aunt Annie's Pretzels. And there is an Aunt Annie's Pretzels literally down the street around the corner from my house. Um, it's the devil, okay? Because I love Aunt Annie's Pretzels. And there's a Cinnabons in the Aunt Annie's Pretzels. Like, just when you think you want to lose a little weight, we're going to throw something in to fuck you up. Mm, I don't know. I don't know. It's like I don't want to send it back because that would be tacky. I would have to gift it. Oh, smell this. What do you think? Be honest.
Mm, not bad.
Okay, that means it's bad. He said it's not bad. What does it smell like to you? It don't sit right on my skin, does it?
It's a little too fragrant.
It's too fragrant.
Yeah, for you at least. You need something subtle.
This isn't subtle.
It don't feel subtle. It don't smell subtle.
It doesn't. What does it smell like?
It feels very powerful.
It smells powerful.
Yeah, it smells like it's a lot.
For real.
Yeah.
So would this be something that? What are you doing? I was speaking.
I didn't know. I thought you were talking.
No, would this be something that you would feel like is a more of a winter fragrance or a spring summer fragrance?
Winter.
Winter?
Yes.
And winter's basically over.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy another bottle of something else. Okay? So that's from the mouth of my son. He said it's powerful. And it definitely, you know what? I know why it might be a little off to me. My cousin is here, Angela. I love her. She is my older cousin. Okay? Blood. Okay? And for those of you who are in our age range, will understand. It's just clicked into my head what this kind of sort of reminds me of. Who remembers opium? This is like opium, but not. Hey, Glow. Hey, girl. What's up, baby? Happy Sunday. This is like the opium that our moms used to wear, but it's not as strong as opium. And maybe that's what's throwing me off with this scent of this perfume. It's definitely winter. This opium was never, the original opium that was in the orange bottle was never a summertime perfume. Yes. So I bought this perfume, Glow, and I bought it from a company called Nest. And I bought it because it said Sun Kiss Hibiscus. And when I think sun kiss, I think summertime, I think lightweight fragrance. And my son says it's heavy. He says it's heavy, and I think I'm going to send it back tomorrow. I'm going to call Nest, ask them, can I send it back? And can they send me a different perfume? This is truly, it's a little bit heavy for me. I don't wear heavy fragrances, like not even in the winter. Um, I bought a bottle of Tom Ford, right? And I smelled it at the store and I was just like, because I went to the Tom Ford boutique and I was just like, oh, I love this. And then it's like when I got home and I took a shower and I put it on, I was just like, it don't smell the same. And, sometimes it's hit or miss. But my son said it's heavy, you know. And when I think a heavy fragrance Glow, and excuse me, my son said it's a bit much. You said heavy. So with you saying heavy, Yves Saint Laurent, comes, and I think no opium. I want to say was either Christian Dior or Yves Saint Laurent. No, it's fine. I, you know, you driving, but I forgot which designer it is because that was like a perfume nightmare for me as a child because I remember being a child, being Yves Saint Laurent. Okay, thank you so much, Glow. Um, I remember being in a car with my mother and her having a ton of it on in the wintertime with the windows rolled up and her smoking a Benson and Hedges menthol. I don't even know if I'm gonna send it back. I'll let Princess smell it. If she likes it, she can have it. If she doesn't like it, then I'm gonna send it back. Because it's 90 some dollars. Yeah, I know I said it, but you elaborated on it and I appreciate it. And it's heavy. Like when I sprayed it on initially, it smelled kind of like I'm not getting I'm not getting the fruity undertones. I'm getting like wintertime, going out to dinner. Your mom smoked Benson and Hedges too. My mom smoked the ones in the green pack, girl. And I do remember like being in the car and we're going someplace in Chicago and it's wintertime. And my mama got on her fucking fur and I'm sitting in the back seat and she got the window cracked this motherfucking much. Then people wonder why I smoke cigarettes. It got in my DNA. It got in my the gold ones for your mama. Girl, my mama smoked a green pack and she only had the window down this much, wearing motherfucking opium in the orange bottle, trying to kill me. I don't know if I like this. If Princess likes it, I'll give it to her. And I'll just order me a whole nother bottle. Like I'm kind of sort of disappointed. Um, and I might even contact Ness and just say, hey, I'm not gonna send this back to you. I'm gonna give it to one of my friends, but can I have a discount on my next bottle of perfume? I was a Newport short always, girl. Let me tell you something, Glow. And that's why I love you. I ain't seen you in a minute, baby, and I love you, love you, love you. Newport shorts. See how we transition from perfume to cigarettes? Do you know that in Chicago, motherfuckers, you love Nest fragrance? Well, the one I bought, which is Sun Kiss Hibiscus, is not working for my skin. I don't like it. At first, I did. I'm like, oh, this is. Mm. As it started settling into my menopausal skin, because I'm in menopause. It don't sit right. At the smoker and SMA. Now, you guys, Glow is a girlfriend from high school. We went to boarding school together. Yes, we went to boarding school. And in the smoker, there was an area, it was like a pit. Oh, my underarm itch right here. Hold on. Oh, that felt good. Okay. There was a little area and girls, if they smoke cigarettes, their parents had to sign a note saying that my child can smoke cigarettes. And this is like in the 80s. And you can go smoke in this area called the pit. I wasn't a smoker, but and I love you too, baby. But the girls who smoked, you want to try to hang out with them, be a little cool. Cause like a lot of the cool girls smoke, especially like the cool the cool grungy white girls, you know what I mean? These are the girls who had like the big teased hair. It was like Sue. It was a few of them. They had the big hair. They had Aquanet in their room and shit, and they just big. And I would go to the smoker and I'd be like, "Let me get a hit of your cigarette," and they would give me a puff of a cigarette. And I was like a sophomore. Thank you, Glow, for starting my world of smoking cigarettes. I love you. But yeah, we went to boarding school, and unfortunately, our school closed down to, I believe, just small enrollment. But the school was called St. Mary's Academy. It's set on top of a hill on the Mississippi River. And on the other side of the Mississippi River was Iowa to one side and Missouri to another. And it was very enchanting. And I feel very fortunate that my parents were able to send me to boarding school. It was eye opening. And I still have girlfriends from there. The nuns accused me of having too much influence on them because they all smoked Marlboro Reds and started smoking Newports because of me. See, I love you so much. Hold on, let me put that up there. Now, they called my mom and she was like, That's their problem. Yes, they used to give us some problems in boarding school, but it was good. It was good. It was fun. It was eye opening. Um, and I have friends that I've had for life. You know, they said you was too worldly. Girl, I ain't trying to throw nobody under the bus, so I ain't gonna say their names, but you could say yes or no. You remember you remember of some girls who used to bring that schnane to school? Uh-huh. And it was an all-girls school. This was an all-girls school. But we came from some families with some money, and there were girls there who was having that powdery stuff. There was weed. There was cigarettes because you could smoke them. Shit, motherfuckers was meet boys from the town, and they was like kind of like small hick town boys. It would put you in the frame of mind of the movie Footloose, and they would like bring liquor to us and shit. A lots of us from Chicago had a ball. Hell yeah. Now, I don't know if you remember this. We had like a little homecoming type of dance, and I loved that school. And there was this boy. We didn't get to see too many black guys too often. And there was this boy. His name was Tony. That's all I remember. He was real light skinned. He was like maybe a shade lighter than me. And he had like this, he was mixed. He had this like blondish, dusty brown, curly hair. And the motherfucker had green eyes. And I really, really, really liked him. I was just like, oh my God. Um, but we didn't see a lot of black dudes. So whenever we would see black dudes, we would be like overly excited. And like some weekends, they would like take us to the mall and we would walk around at the mall. And I remember my dad would send money down to the school and you'd be at the mall and you can go shopping. You know, and we went to school with some chicks. Like, I don't want to say these girls' names. Yes, we would dance with all of them. Those boys would be tired of us because the black girls, we see two, three black guys, we invite them to the dance, and we damn near be ready to fight over these motherfuckers because we just didn't get to see no brothers like that. But then one day, Roxanne found some brothers. They was from the college. They was from, I think it was Western Illinois University, and they was Q's. I met them at the mall. I snuck out of school and everything and went to go see this one guy. I got in trouble. I got caught, but it's hard being in a town where there's not a lot of black guys. Did we sneak out together? Girl, yes, we did. I don't think we went too far. I just think we went outside. I just think we went outside. I don't think we like went to a party, but I snuck off with I went to a party and everything. I got caught. Sister Marlene had to come get me. Oh my God, it was horrible. As a matter of fact, Sister Marlene didn't come get me. Girl, guess who came to get me? Guess who came to get me? Hi, Stormy. Guess who came to get me? Motherfucking Ada. Ada came to get me. And I was she came and we were driving back and I was scared than a motherfucker. She was just like, you in trouble, right? I was just like, she's like, Roxanne, why would you go sneak out? I said, I didn't say nothing for a minute. I kind of held it. I said, because we don't get to see black guys. Yeah. Yes, Ada. Yes, Ada. Not Marsha or Dina. This was Ada. And I don't even, was Ada our RA? Because I don't even remember if Ada was a RA or not. But she came to get me and she was just like, what? And she didn't understand as a white woman that I like the brothers. And we just didn't get to see black boys too often. So to see some black brothers at the mall and they inviting my young ass to a party. I got over there to Western Illinois University, but I did, and the party got busted, and I didn't have no college ID. I was in high school, and then they called. They were like, "Well, where are you from? Do you live in Quincy? Do you live in Macomb?" And I was like, "It was campus police." Swear to God. And they turned me over to the Western Illinois police, and Ada had to come get me. And my parents were just like, "What?" I got suspended from school for a week. I had to go home. I was just like, and my dad drove down there to pick me up. And the ride home basically was kind of like when Ada picked me up. And he was like, "Yeah, I was a sophomore." He was like, "Why did you sneak out?" And I was like, "Because we never get to see no black dudes. I don't get to see no black dudes. None of the black girls get to see no black dudes until we come home." Because you remember after school, before dinner, we would get out of school, and then we would have that gap where we could have visitors come and sit in the rotunda and sit out in the smoker or sit back on the hill. There weren't any black guys. So when we would meet some black guys, extra, we would be extra geek. You know what I mean? Yep, we had to go to study hall. It was after school. We had study hall for a little while. Then after study hall, we had that little gap of free time. And after the gap of free time, then we had dinner, you know. And then after dinner, it was just open until it was quote unquote lights out, you know. Now my roommates were Shabnam Chamanara, Linnea Keyser, and Nicole Dancer. And boarding school was wonderful. Boarding school was wonderful. I'm not even gonna lie. I used to think that Miss Charpentier was just like the most classy white woman I ever seen in my life. I love Brother Bill. And I grew to love Sister Marlene and Sister Phyllis. Who was the guy Ava always took over at the dance? Yes, Shabby got married, but Shabby's divorced and she's doing really good. She's doing really well. Um, I don't remember who the guy was that Ava used to take to the dances. You know, all I know is we just he I don't remember who he was. I just know that there just wasn't a plethora of brothers down there. It just wasn't a plethora of brothers. You know, so you're a young black girl, you from Chicago, you know, there was some sisters there from Detroit. Because you remember Dewana Gregory? She was from Detroit. Who else is from Detroit? Dewana. I think Dewana was like the only one from Detroit. Then, like most of the black girls were from Chicago. You know what I mean? So, and then we had the two Asian girls, Elizabeth and Sue Sung, those Korean girls, and they played the violin, and they were the smartest fucking girls in the school. Then we had our Mexican students, the Mexican exchange students, who were just very, very nice girl, really, really nice girls. But then there was this one girl, and I'm not gonna say her name, Glow, but her daddy was a big time cartel motherfucker. She was absolutely beautiful. It's like, damn, you in school, you damn near too pretty to be in school. But those girls would have weed. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. The Mexican girls sold weed at school. And that one Mexican girl ran it with all the other Mexican girls. She had her own little cartel going on within the school by herself. That you know who I'm talking about. Luce. Luce was very pretty. She was a darker skinned Mexican girl, and she had cold black hair, and she wasn't big, but her daddy was like one of those motherfuckers that's probably fucking around with like Pablo Escobar or somebody like that. Her daddy was a big time cartel person, and whenever she would go home for the holidays, she would bring me back Mexican candy. That's how I got turned out on Tico, chamoy, shit like that. I had never had Mexican candy, but thanks to boarding school, my world was opened up to so many things. And the blonde Latina girl with the curly hair, yo, you better stop fucking playing. Her daddy was a big time too. Yeah, and they had, you could tell which ones had money because they wore a lot of gold. Not trying to be racist, none, but they wore a lot of gold. Our school was interesting. Our school was yeah, super rich, super rich. Like my family was good, but they family was like on a different realm. There was one girl who Sister Marlene and them used to take to a private airport because her daddy would send a plane for her. My daddy would just drive down, or I would just take the bus back to school with everyone else, but boarding school was very enriching. We wore uniforms and they still look super rich. Man, and we had good quality uniforms. That back then, for our parents to send us to boarding school per year was like 20 some $1,000. And back then that was a lot, you know. But I thank my parents for um giving me that enrichment, that view, because I got to see it. I got to experience boarding school. I was already bougie before boarding school. So, I kept up with the best. Glow and I kept up with the best because we just didn't come from slouch families, and it was a privilege to attend boarding school. And it was a privilege to meet you, my Glow. And it's crazy because Glow found me on YouTube. She was like, I know that voice. And here we are together again. Together again. But I appreciate my parents. Oh, bougie to the max. Even the girls who were like the big blondes, blonde hair, rock and roll girls, bougie as fuck. But I still have fantastic connections and girlfriends from boarding school, you know, um, and I'm happy about it. You know, we had a reunion like over the summer somewhere. I didn't go to it. I don't know why. I don't know if it was this year or the year before. I think I might have been out of town. Oh my God, Glow, can you please send me some of the pictures, especially if I'm in them? I'm more interested in pictures with me in them. But boarding school was good. Boarding school was really good. And this is one of my sisters from boarding school. One of my boarding school sisters. And I saw YouTube was like, weird. That's crazy. You remember our school song? Wait, how did it go? The bells of St. Mary at dear old Nauvoo have called. Oh my God. Hold on. If I drop the link, Glow, you could come up. You don't have to show your face. I love Shabnam's pictures when we went went to her engagement. You all went to Shabby's engagement party. Shabby, she divorced that first guy. They were living in Germany and everything, and he was fine than a motherfucker. But Shabby's just doing her thing, um, helping animals and stuff like that. I used to love during like our long breaks, like the Christmas winter break. Shabby would come and stay with me for a few days. Um, guess who I'm still in contact with? Me and Ava. I think the second guy I thought. Oh, to Ava's engagement party. No, I know Ava married one person. I don't know who he was. I know Shabi got married, and Shabi divorced the guy that she married because they were living in Germany together. And he was very, very handsome. Very handsome guy. I don't know if Ava knows Shabi. Okay, you're confusing me. No, Shabi has not remarried, and I don't know if Ava got married. But Shabi did not remarry that I know of. But Shabi is still so pretty. Yeah, no, Shabi, she only got married one time to the first guy, the guy in Germany, you know. And it was really crazy because me and Shabi reconnected because I called. No, Ava did not get married. Okay. Oh shit. Hold on. Hello. Hey, you okay? Okay, I'm back. That was my husband. He hasn't worked out in a long time and he's feeling the burn. He's feeling the workout burn. So I told him, like, move your legs. He's like, my legs are on fucking fire. I'm like, move your legs. He's like, no. I was like, well, do a stretch. He goes, no, I'm gonna get home and stretch out in that bed. But no, you remember our school song? You remember it? If I drop the link, Glow, you can come up, but you don't have to show your face as long as I know it's you. Can you? Can you? Can you? Hold on. It's a yes or no, Glow. I need to know. Wait, I'm driving again. Okay, well, when you finish driving. But no, we had a school song and everything. Boarding school was it was fun. It was really fun. And I'm happy. Give you 10 minutes. Okay, great. I'm happy that someone here from when I was in boarding school, you know, and it wasn't a lot of black girls in boarding school. It wasn't. It was wildly enriching. Now this perfume is smelling different. It's just changing compositions on my skin. I don't know. I don't know. I just think I might just lay here and just buy a whole nother bottle. Um, because I really don't like sending anything back. Like I said, it might work for Princess. I don't know. You know, because everybody's skin composition is different. So we'll see. But yeah, boarding school. And my parents could have, yeah, we stuck close. We stuck close because it was not a lot of black girls. And there was a time, I don't know if you remember this, Chloe. You remember this little She was a freshman, and her name was Jane. And you're almost there, okay? There was this little girl, her name was Jane, and she had curly red hair, like Orphan Annie. She was a little white girl. She had freckles. She had these thick glasses, and she was a really sweet girl. Now, there was some other girls who were sophomore, junior, seniors. They were fucking with her. You remember her. They were fucking with her. And her roommates did her dirty one night. They poured pee on her while she was asleep. And I guess someone went to the bathroom and they seen her in the bathroom late at night and she was crying. And all the black girls got together and, we were all like, they poured pee on you. That's some shit black girls didn't do. Okay. All right, honey, get stable. And all the black girls, we banded together and we walked to where all the white girls were and we was getting ready to tear that motherfucker up. Cause we didn't do no nasty ass shit like that. They poured pee all over that girl while she was asleep. Who would think to just fill up cups of pee and pour on someone? I had not seen Jane since high school. But see, when you don't look like everybody in high school, you usually blossom into the swan that God intends you to be. They were mean to her. No, it wasn't the Mexican girls. It was some white girls who did it to her. It was some white girls who did it to her, and we was ready to whoop their ass because we just could not understand how you could do this to someone. Those Mexican girls didn't do anything to anyone. Those Mexican girls stuck together. The black girls stuck together, then the white girls stuck together, but then there was always a few white girls who hung out with the black girls. Do you remember my roommate? Which one? Because it was about 20 Mexicans, 25, 30 Mexicans in the school. Her name was Roxanne. I remember Roxanne. I remember Roxanne. Roxanne was Mexican and she was from Chicago. I remember her. Oh, wow. Yes. And I remember just being really stoked because I met another Roxanne. Because up to that point, I don't think I had ever met another Roxanne, but she was from Chicago. She was from here. And then there were a few Mexican girls who were from Chicago who hung with the black girls from Chicago and the black girls from other places because the Mexican girls from Chicago understood that, mi familia, this Chicago, you know. She was my roommate with Shabby and Kelly. She wore all my clothes. No, I don't. I just remember her name was Roxanne and she was from Chicago, you know. Okay. Do you remember Barbette? Please send me some pictures. Do you remember Barbette Siller? She was from Ohio and now she is an international photographer. We have just so many women who that we went to school with. You still talk your Barbie is so pretty. She is so pretty. And I love because she and I follow each other on Facebook and she's always somewhere exotic. She's in Thailand. She's in Africa. She's here. She's there. Yep, she was in Vegas the last time. I don't know if she's still out of Vegas, but I know that she travels a lot and she takes fantastic pictures. And I told her, your pictures transport me. I love every time she posts something. Barbie was just so pretty. And I remember she was so little and Barbie was a motherfucker in school. But Barbie's always been good people. It's like the people that I still, you know, have connected with from boarding school, I'm still cool with them. Ava's father and my father worked together in Chicago. So that's how I knew them. I would like to find Barb Mancuri. I would love to find Barb. Um, you know, Lori Williams. We'll talk about that off of here. I do not want to talk about. Are you talking about Lori Williams from Chicago? Girl, we'll talk about that off here. And I hope everything's okay with her because the last time I seen Lori, everything wasn't okay. Everything wasn't okay. Um, I bought a cheap girl. When you came back from LA, girl, Barb's brothers were fine as fuck. I went to Barb's family. They lived out in like Oak Lawn or somewhere. And that is the first time I ever had like an interaction with like a real Italian family. I don't think I ever ate that much. And my grandparents met Barb's father when they came down to a family day and a family mass and stuff like that. And my grandmother was like a devout, well, one of my grandmothers was like a devout Catholic. And she just loved Mr. Mancuri. And I almost bought a car from Mancuri too. And this is some years ago. But Barb's brothers were beautiful. They were just so Italian, dark hair. And Mancuri is still out there. I think the father may have retired. I don't, or I want to say I think Mr. Mancuri passed away. But I know Barb had a daughter. Her daughter is absolutely gorgeous. I've seen some pictures of her. Um, Boarding school was something else. You remember how we used to go sit on the hill and even black girls were sitting out there tan. Boarding school was you still do Mancuri Jeeps, man. I talked to Barb and all she talked about was her daughter because she's beautiful. She's fucking beautiful. You know, um, I haven't talked to Barb in years. It's been a really long time since I talked to Barb, but Barb was just always so sweet. You know, I have pictures on the hill, me and Robin and Lori. What? Oh my God! Please send those to me. And I knew. Now, are you talking about Lori Williams or Laura Brayler? Because I grew up with Lori Williams before I even went to boarding school. Lori and I went to Faulkner together, so I knew her for an extremely long time, a very long time. Um, most def I want to know where Lori Williams is. I want to know. I want to see her. I want to hug her. She is a touchstone in my life. She was I met Lori because she went to Faulkner with my god sister, and that's how I met Common. Because they all went. Well, I went to Faulkner first, then I transferred out of Faulkner. My parents sent me to another school. But that's how we all know each other because we all basically grew up together, you know. Um, are you still in touch with Lori? Because if you are, can you put me in touch with Lori? Because, you know, or Barb, I would like to really see these ladies. You know, I wouldn't mind even putting together something in Chicago, a really nice dinner somewhere downtown, and have our boarding school reconnection. You know, you remember Chris Serson? You remember Chris passed away? Um, you know who else I would like to find? Samantha, Sam. I'm gonna find her. Lori's probably in Chicago somewhere. I'm gonna find her and I'll make sure we're all in touch together. I wouldn't mind seeing Sam, Samantha, and I'm friends with Nicole. She owns a salon out in the suburbs, and she just does all sorts of fabulous things. Cynthia and Athena. Athena, Athena. I remember Athena. I wish I could find Athena. But if I'm not mistaken, I want to say Athena was from Detroit and Dewana was from Detroit. So we're going to have to find them. I'll be back. I'm not going to find them right now. I'm going to the bathroom. Whew, I'm back. I'm back in bed. The house in the country. Okay, that's fine. But no, you know, like when my parents first sent me to boarding school, I was just like, oh, I hate you all. And I was very upset. But then you get older and you see what your parents have been able to give you and afford a different lifestyle for you. And it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And I thank them for giving me everything that they gave me. You know, I'm very appreciative. They gave me culture. You know, I was able to see and meet different young ladies from different parts of the world. For God's sake, one of my roommates was from Japan. You know, I had never met anyone from Japan. You know, had met Chinese people because, you know, not trying to sound racist or anything. I went to, you know, the Chinese restaurant, but I had never met anyone from Japan. And my roommate at the time, Emiko, you know, she was from Japan and she taught me some things about Japanese culture. One of my roommates, Shabi, she was from Iran. And I learned that the origin of my name, Roxanne, is it's an Iranian name. And she wrote it for me right here. This is her handwriting. She wrote it on a piece of paper in Farsi. And I kept that piece of paper until I went and got this tattooed on my arm. Um, and I loved it. You know, I loved it. And I feel very, very blessed that my parents were able to give me those things that they did. Um, when you're growing up and you're a kid, you think, oh, this is horrible and woo woo, just everything about your life. You're young, you're a teenager, you just think everything is fucked up. And then you think everything is fucked up in your 20s. Then you get to your 30s. Then you get to like your mid 40s, damn near 50s, and you be like, the okay, you're in, okay. And then you realize that your parents were fucking dope. Hold on. Okay. Now, Glow, you have to, I'm going to put a link in here. You have to hit the link and I have to see you, your face, and then you can go camera off and I can bring you up. Okay. Okay. I think I did it. Okay. I have to see your face first. Okay. Because people do weird shit like being your. Austin, what's wrong? What's wrong? Huh? You got bubble guts. Make sure you spray the toilet off. Make sure you lift the seat up and wipe everything off. Cause I don't want to see no shit chips. Here, well, dump my bag right here. What'd you eat? Did you take a boo boo pill?
No.
Okay. You gonna get your hair cut?
Perhaps.
Yeah, cause your mustache is getting way too thick. You're looking way too grown around here. Mama don't like that.
Why?
Because I said so.
Do I have to?
You don't have to, but
Sunnywood feels forced.
I got something to show you later. You're gonna be like, shut up. Hold on. I don't know if you remember, but this Glow, hit that link. There's a link that says Roxy's Lady Lounge. Hit that. You got to scroll and find where it says a picture of me and hit that. I do remember that. Yeah, because your dad was like one of the very few, other than the Mexican fathers who had planes. Your dad had a private plane. We grew up really, really, we grew up really well. We grew up really well. Delicioso. Yeah, but hit it and it should say on stage or backstage. I don't remember. Yeah, we can talk. Yeah. Put a roll of extra roll of toilet paper in there.
We have one in the basket.
Yeah, then put it up there.
It's already in.
No, on top of the thing.
On top of the thing.
Are there 3 on the wall?
Yes.
Oh, okay, my fault. Girl, I'm social media challenged too. Okay, hit the link. Go back up and hit that link. It says Roxy's Lady Lounge. You got to scroll. Okay, let me see if I can redo it. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Now there's a thing that's going to come up here. Okay, when you see this thing that's popping up underneath you, you have to hit that. Hit that. It says StreamYard. You just got to hit that. Oh my! I had to crack my knuckles. Glow, do you see it? It was hard for me too. I'm not even savvy with this shit. It's motherfuckers who know how to do all sorts of shit on here. I don't know how to do all that. It took me forever to even learn how to drop a link, thanks to my sister, friend, slash cousin, auntie, princess, because I wouldn't even been able to do that. I almost broke my phone one night just out of pure frustration. Glow, are you seeing this? You have to let me know. I'm trying to walk you through it. Communication is the key. Ouch. Ooh. 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 Oh man. I don't know what Glow is doing, but I'm happy Glow stopped by. Wait, I walked away. Glow, I ain't got time for this shit, girl. Hit the damn link. You gotta hit the link where it says Roxy's Lady Lounge. And it should walk you through it. I think. There's a link, Glow. It says Roxy's Lady Lounge. HTTP StreamYard. You gotta hit that with your finger. And when you hit that, it's gonna say something else. Like add to stage or something like that. I don't know. And then you just got to figure it out from there. I'm not with you, so I can't help you. But hopefully, Miss Glow figures it out. Just let your soul glow. Oh, it's Sunday night. I'm just laying in bed, minding my business. Wait, I was there. Hold on. Okay. Because it will show on my end that you're somewhere in my vicinity, and I can be like, come on. I need to go buy me a pressing comb tomorrow, like a real pressing comb that you put on the stove. Cause Shiki, when she did my hair, she pressed it. So I gotta go buy. And I was right at the beauty supply, and I didn't even buy it. Okay, hold on, you all. Glow, I'm getting ready to send you a message. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find you to walk you through this. Hold on. Okay, Glow, you have to go to the link that I sent you. I don't know if you need a new one. Cause hell, I only half-ass know how to do this. Glow, send me a message on Instagram so I could come in there and tell you what to do. Matter of fact, go to your Instagram, send me your phone number, and I'll call you and walk you through it. Go to Instagram and send me a message, please. This is very important to me. Glow, Jesus Christ. I don't know. Glow, send me a message through Instagram so I can help you. That's really all I can say because I'm trying. I mean, I had problems too. If it wasn't for Princess, I would have been broke my phone. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Hold on. Guess. Oh no. Some weird guy with a face mask was in my backstage. Mm, hold on. Glow, I gotta see you, baby. Glow, I have to see you because people will just say glow and it's not even you. You need to sit still and I have to see your face. No, you need to wipe your camera off, baby. Get a piece of Kleenex and wipe the camera off. I cannot see you. Like, and I can't hear you right now either because I haven't brought you up on stage. You're very, very foggy. Okay. All right, Glow, you can go back off camera. Okay, I'm sorry, Glow, I accidentally cut you off, but I know it's you. As a matter of fact, Glow, because I really can't see you with your camera, go to where we initially spoke and send me a message. That way I know it's you. Because people do weird shit on here. They'll show you dinglings and all sorts of things, and I don't have time for that. Okay. Said I was entering. Okay, then nothing happened. I accidentally dropped you down because so just go back to that link and hold on. Let me see. I'm sending you a fresh link. Okay, you got to go back and hit this link again. Do exactly what you did before. But you really need to wipe off your camera because you are completely out of focus and I can't see you. I'm sorry. I know it's a lot to have to do, but people do weird shit on here. Not that you would do weird shit. Like I said, a guy just popped up on here with a face mask on and waved. It was really weird. Yeah, I seen you, but like I said, I couldn't really even make out your face because your camera, I don't know if you had touched it, smudged it, or something, but just hit it again and come back. Mhm. Okay, let me see. Oh my God, it's a guy showing me his penis in my backstage. See, this is why I say glow. Glow, I'm sorry. I have to send you through these measures. Go to my Instagram where you originally reached out to me and go in there and say something because we already have something started. I have to see that first because I just really don't trust people. I just seen a man's penis in my backstage. Like literally, I just seen he was sitting there and he was showing it to me. So this is why I have to take these necessary precautions because people be on some weird ass shit. So you have to go to where me and you initially conversated and say something there. Then you can come back up. Yes, girl, a guy with a face mask on, then another guy that was just in my backstage sitting there with all white on with his penis out. And yes, he was African American. And yes, it was big. Okay. I can't chance any of that. They do weird shit when you drop a link. And you have to make sure that people be peopling, because someone can take your picture and say it's you. It's really fucking way out. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. This should be just too much. Okay, so if you can. Hi, Patrice. Greetings and salutations. Okay, I'm going to drop this one more time. You know what? This is how I know it's going to be you. I'm going to go to the whatchamacallit. What did you send me on your on the Instagram message? You know what? I'm going to send you a number. Call this number. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, I'm back. I just had to, I have to make necessary shit because I just do not. I just don't, on this YouTube shit, I just don't be trusting shit. We know the same people, but I sent you a number and you did not call my cell phone. Uh-uh. It didn't ring. Okay, so I'm back now. Yeah, it's just crazy. My cell phone did not ring. Um, you call it back. Yeah, everything's all good, Princess. This is my little sister Princess, you know. Okay, send me your number. Send me your number. Cause I have to make sure. Like, cause it's just too crazy out here in this world. Hey, and my phone ain't ringing. Or you can send me your number and I could confer with you just to make sure. You know, I have to make sure. And we understand because hell, I hardly know what I'm doing. Okay, because I have to like physically be able to like reach out to call you and get a voice because otherwise, okay, hold on. Thank you, Princess. Well, once you send it, then I'll know. Because yes, we went to boarding school together, but I gotta hear you. I got a way to call you. Okay. I got a way to call you. Cause like I said, people just be on some overly strange shit nowadays. And I don't I don't need weird. I don't need weird. And you know what, Princess? I've gotten phone calls while I've been live from the kids. And if I go answer, I'm able to still speak with them. So, but once she does that, you know, OG Patrice, how are you? How are you? We're we're not well, she's gonna come up, but her like I dropped the link and she was in my backstage, but her camera is really blurry. Okay, hold on. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Hold on. Now I'm back on here. You can see me? Okay. Now let me recopy the link. Okay, Princess actually dropped the link. Hit what Princess put up there. House of the Princess? Yes, hon. I can hear you. I'm good. No, your camera is like blurry as fuck. Do you have a camera case on it? On a case on your phone? You need to wipe that motherfucker off. Okay, Princess is here. Hold on. Oh shit. I keep hitting the wrong fucking thing. Princess, I hit the wrong thing.
You didn't hit anything. I did that.
Oh, see, She's a great eyes. Okay, well, that's you. You have to try it now with her up here. And you do need to wipe your phone off, like dead ass.
Tell her to come up here because I got to go back to doing my work.
Okay, she's waiting for you to come up so she can authenticate everything because she's in the middle of doing her homework. Oh, you got a blind dog? Okay. All right. Well, Princess, where it says House of the Princess, you can hit that link. Okay. I don't think you have to copy the link. Yes, just StreamYard.
Just click the link, it will open.
She said just click the link where it says House of the Princess and it will open.
And close YouTube after that.
But close YouTube after that. I know it's a lot. Yeah. Okay. Right. Right. No, you'll be up here with me once you do that. Okay. And now hit the StreamYard.com thing. Girl, trust me, it was hard for me. If I didn't, yeah, it's really fucking crazy. Because if I didn't have Princess, no, it's not. If I didn't have Princess, I wouldn't be able to even got half the place on technology that. Because I'd be ready to break my phone. No, it has nothing to do with you being white. Cut it out. It's because we just don't be knowing. Shit, that's all. We just don't know. Okay, hit the link. Go to StreamYard. Okay. Okay. You got to take your case off and wipe your phone for real, girl, because that shit is not cool. Oh, that could be it. Okay, where are you at now? Because Princess can see you because she has command of the helm of everything. Okay, Princess, can you do it? Okay, hold on.
Are you there?
She says she sees Princess and you just left.
Are you there? Say something.
She said, "Are you there? Say something." She's saying for you to say something.
She should be able to hear me. She's back here.
Can you hear her? Okay, she says a ton of feedback. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna hang up.
You have to turn off YouTube in the background.
Thank you for working with us.
Okay.
Do I need to hit the number 1 button?
I don't want you to touch nothing.
Okay, sorry.
I'm waiting for her camera and everything to get organized.
Okay, guys, this is really not the time
That's
And I'm
her.
not letting you out in the dark right now. Okay,
Okay,
Chandelier,
she's
look at how
just
blurry
blurry.
I am, though.
She's just blurry.
Yeah,
Right.
why? Why though? I
That's
like
your camera.
That's your camera, but you can go to the off camera,
Hit the 3 dots.
hit the 3 dots.
okay,
I'm
the
not gonna.
more. Okay, and then what? I hit it.
Turn off camera. Camera settings.
Oh, okay, so I go to settings. Okay, please talk to me like I'm 3 for this moment. Okay, camera, front camera. Let's see. Is there another? Wait, back. Should I hit another? What, back camera?
Well,
Oh, look.
that's clear. You want to turn the camera around so we can see
But can
you.
you see it to me?
Yes, I can see you. Yes, we can.
Wait, now I don't know what I'm doing because I'm in front of a mirror. Hold on. Wait. Oh, I know. Wait. I can reverse the camera, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, sorry guys. I'm in.
It's just the front of your camera was dusty, but you could always turn off the camera completely.
Right.
I clean it though. What's confusing me is that I clean it, so I don't understand.
Don't worry about it. Just cut it off. That way I don't have to worry about your blurry camera.
At the bottom, it should say something about turn off camera.
Mirror my camera. If you are try restarting your camera.
Nah, don't do all that.
Go back. Go back.
Oh, okay, I'll go back. Settings. Oh, I got it. Camera's off. I just knocked it out.
Okay.
Ooh, thank you, Princess. Thank you.
That's so cool.
Oh my God. If it wasn't for Princess.
Really, literally. No, literally. We would have
Like,
been here.
if this woman does not understand the fucking hero capes she wears in my life.
I believe it. Because
Oh my God, how have you been?
so well, I am so blown away to be speaking to you. You have no idea.
Do you remember our school song?
I don't.
The bells of
Saint
Mary's at dear old
Yeah, no.
Nauvoo have called her dear children, the loyal and true. And where I wander on land or on sea, I know my St. Mary's is thinking of me.
Me. I knew there was a
The
me
bells
coming.
of St. Mary's, I hear they are calling the old girls, the new girls who pledge loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
And so, my dear comrades, when school days are over, those bells will still. I remember our school song. That's so fucking crazy.
So hard for it to unclick. I was trying so hard.
It's fine.
Because I remember how much we used to have to sing it. I remember I have pictures of when we went caroling. And I know how much we used to sing these songs, and I wanted you to keep going so it would unclick, but it just would not.
Girl, we sung that song so much, and what's crazy is there was a movie that was made, and it was called I think the movie was called. It was like some sort of Catholic movie, and I think it might have been nominated for Academy Award, like back in the black and white days.
But wasn't it called The Bells of St. Mary?
The Bells of St. Mary's.
Right.
And that's where the song for our school, I think, came from.
You've got to be kidding.
No.
I knew that.
And it was based on our boarding school. Oh my God!
I'm sitting here, mouth to the floor. How I have forgotten all of this. I mean, literally completely forgotten all of this.
Yeah, but you remember everyone we went to school with.
I don't remember everyone. I don't.
Well, the people that we remember.
I don't remember everyone. I remember Natalie and Robin.
Yes.
because they were always. I remember Stephanie. Wasn't there a Stephanie? Because she took
Yes,
a
there
bunch of
was.
my
I
stuff.
just don't remember how she looked.
She was short, blonde. She was like a Morgan Fairchild type of.
Oh, with the
Uh-huh.
big hair. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And remember, I was so mad because I let her wear some of my stuff and she wouldn't give it back. We were like, we're going to go to your room and get it.
But we like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like the white girls who hung out with the black girls were a lot tougher.
No. No, let me tell you. First of all, every girl at that school had hella heart. I mean, hella heart.
Yeah.
It didn't matter where they were from. Do you remember Erica Githens, our local
Yes.
deadhead?
Yes.
Do you remember Sarah Doherty, our local North Shorer?
Now that's who I was saying. I kept saying Samantha. That's who I'm
Sarah.
looking for. Sarah
Sarah.
Doherty.
Oh my God. I have so many things I want to bring up to you that I just don't think we should on the WWW. But there are so many.
Okay, just real quick. You don't have to go deep into
No,
it.
I got you. I got you.
Have you talked to Sarah Doherty?
I have not. And
Let
I
me
would like
tell
to
you.
talk to you about that. No,
Is she alive?
I want to tell you. Look.
No, bitch, is she alive?
Look, the reason why I really would like to talk to you about that is
Hey,
because
we're gonna talk about it. Just tell me, is she dead?
I do not know, but I'll tell you one thing. I believe that me hanging out with her, because I was tight with so many people.
Girl, let me not to cut you off. You know her family, Sarah Doherty's family,
yes,
had big money.
Baby, that's why I call them our local North Shore. That was
Baby,
our local
let me tell you
North
something.
Shore.
Her parents brought her where she lived in reference to where I live. Her father brought her all the way to the southeast side of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And me and her left my house. She got on a bus and we went to the water tower place. She was very Irish and very Irish wealthy.
And remember her big sister that literally looked like Connie Selica that showed up in a pink cashmere coat? I think of her every time I hear Prince's pink cashmere. She had that long, beautiful pink overcoat and she had that perfectly black straight hair. Her older sister literally looked like she just came from the country club, like she had just jumped off the horse.
Sarah Doherty was Sarah Doherty's family. When we hung out, we went from my house, we went downtown, but she had on jeans, penny loafers,
right.
but she had on a Burberry coat.
Sure.
Like trench coat, like quarter length, and I had my Burberry on. And I think she was kind of shocked that black people had Burberry.
Yeah, actually they were all kind of shocked to see black people like us that were like of equal status.
They really,
they were.
Girl, talk your shit.
Because
hold on, let me cut my TV down. Hold on, baby.
Okay.
Hold on, let me cut my TV down.
I got you.
Bitch, you speaking my language.
I know.
See, those white girls didn't know that black people.
This is what I want to tell you, right? And this is all I want to say. I just want you to stick this in your cap,
okay.
And we will table this, and we will return at a more private type of
dialogue. I'm gonna call you as soon as I get off of here. Say what you're gonna say.
Here's my point. Sarah Doherty probably changed the trajectory of my early life. And that's all I'm gonna say.
I think I know what it is.
You probably do. We're gonna discuss. We're gonna discuss amongst ourselves.
Seriously,
no, but seriously, what happened there?
We'll table that till I call you off of here.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
But Sarah was cool as fuck with me.
No, remember we were together every day. That was half my problem. I was trying to hang out with everybody in that joint, and I couldn't do it.
Now, Sarah was awesome.
Yes, Sarah was awesome. Natalie was awesome. Robin was cool. Robin was coolest Italian girl you'll ever. Robin was super cool.
Yes, Robin was cool.
Charlotte was cool. Kelly was cool.
Chris Surson, God rest her soul.
I don't remember Chris Surson. Who remind me?
Am I a year older than you?
No, 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 no. Remember, I am actually a year older than you, but
I'm
I was
53.
no, no, no. I wasn't right, and I'm 54. I was a
So
year older than you, but we were in the same class because that's why I got sent to boarding school because I wouldn't go to school.
I understand, girl, because I didn't either.
So
Okay,
remember, I
so
was a because remember even on my ID I put sophomore second time.
Chris Serson, where
Yeah,
my
remind
room
me.
was, so you remember where the rotunda was, right?
Of course.
So when you went up to the second floor and you went through the doors, my room was right off to the left of the rotunda. Then there was a room at the very end of that
At the
hallway.
very end,
And
right?
that's where Chris Serson,
Was that Ava's room? Right,
Michelle
Michelle.
Masabi,
Right, and
and
Ava.
Ava, they were all roommates.
Right.
Chris was their roommate. She was a tall blonde. She had this naturally curly hair. She did not have a perm.
Oh my God, I
She
see
had
it now. Real athletic. Real
she had
athletic.
these crispy blue eyes. She was
Yep.
tall.
And
She
that
was
little pointy nose.
pointy. She beautiful. She
She
passed away
literally
in a
looked
car.
like.
She died in a car accident.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She died in a car accident. I
You
want to say
just.
maybe junior year,
She was so
or senior
cool.
year. She was in a car and the dude was driving and the car rolled over and she fell out and broke her neck.
Oh my God, that poor thing. God rest her soul. I had
Do
no
you remember
idea.
Sheila?
Remind me.
Sheila, I don't remember her last name. She was
Okay.
short
Remind me.
and she was short and she had curly hair, but she was an Irish girl and she had these piercing ass green eyes and she was just really pretty and she would not comb. She would comb like heat to here and then like the rest of her hair, you would see the curls, but once you moved her hair, the shit was matted. And I remember she was crying in the
What grade?
shower.
What
'Cause
year was she?
she
Was
might
she
have
a
been a
junior?
sophomore.
Oh, okay. She was a sophomore too? Okay.
She might have been a sophomore. She might have been a freshman, but she was real pretty. She's a little short Irish chick. And I remember combing her hair out for her. And she was just like, it hurts. And I'm just like, well, don't you condition it and shit like that? You know, I learned a lot about white people.
Wow. I don't know. I don't remember her. Chris, you definitely brought back to my memory. In fact, I remember coming down the hallway because my room was all the way on the other end. And I
Okay.
remember walking down the hallway and they were right there. And I remember Chris, I've told she totally looked like she would have been on the tobogganing team for the Olympics.
Right. A tobogganing team, a
Exactly.
cover of Vogue.
100%. Very athletic, very Nikki Taylor-ish.
Yeah. And that's exactly who she looked like. And she passed
Absolutely.
away.
That's
Um,
awful. I did not know that.
yes. She passed away in high school.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's freaking me out. God rest her soul.
I mean, it's been a while.
Gone too soon. Wow.
Too soon. But
Poor thing. So
I
she
have been
passed.
trying to find Sarah
So she
Doherty.
passed while everybody was still in school.
Yeah, she did. I'm still trying to find Sarah Doherty.
Yeah, yeah. Well, again,
We'll visit that
we'll
off of here.
chat. We'll chat. Yeah. Yeah. So Lori, because I remember
Wait a
Lori and
minute,
I were.
Princess, can you do me a favor? Because I gotta go pee real quick. Princess, can you come up here? Hold it down, baby.
Poor
You
Princess
can
is
get
trying.
the background.
Poor Princess is trying to do her homework.
Sorry, sir. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Whew. Girl, that old bladder be hitting different. Um,
Oh my
but
God.
you know,
Do you realize the last time I spoke with you, you were still with your first husband?
wow.
We chatted about so many things that we could 100% revisit. I, I thought about that. Do you realize the last time we spoke, we were well, I was 28 and you were 27.
Jesus Christ.
Right. It was all up in there. I was living downtown on Oak Street. Yeah. And you were in New York. I don't know
Yeah.
yeah. Because I was still talking to Barbie then too, because she was in Vegas.
Right.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know,
But
thank
back
you for
then we were
thank you for
still talking regularly, huh?
thank you for reaching out to me.
Are you kidding? When I saw that, you know, when I saw that, when I saw you, I could not. It kind of blew me away a little bit because I had just seen those pictures.
Right.
And I hadn't messed with those pictures for a while. And I was looking, I was like, oh, look at cute little Roxanne. Because remember, you were like my little Roxanne, and you were
Yeah.
so cool in the fan. You know, I was just all super like extra sophisticated, mature. Like you were
Yeah.
so like you were so cool. You were just so cool.
I try to be a cool older chick too, but
no,
people
you are.
sometimes make it hard, but
The
I don't
thing
give a
is, we
fuck.
don't change. The thing is, we don't
No,
change.
and that's what
The
you
only
know,
thing
and
is
that's why
life
I'm so
happens.
happy that
Life
some
happens, but we don't change.
and
Ultimately, we don't change.
this is what makes me happy about someone who has known me in high
Oh yeah,
school.
100%. 100%. I mean, here's the
There
thing
are
you got to
certain
remember about us. Here's
aspects
the
of
thing
my
you have
life
to
that
remember
have
about us.
changed, but
Right.
consistently
That's what I'm saying. Right. But
been the
here's the thing.
exact same person.
Here's the other thing, though. Here's the other thing you have to remember. There are
What?
certain circumstances that draw people closer. The circumstances bring you closer than another circumstance normally would. We
Yeah.
were living together, eating together, studying together. You were in my room constantly. Like, remember, my room was like the room. Like,
Yeah.
we were so much closer. We were sharing things all the time, talking about our parents, talking about our families, talking about our hearts, talking about each other, talking about, sharing ourselves. We were so young. We were 14 and 15 years old.
Yes.
So we bonded like literally viscerally. It's a visceral bond
Yeah, and
that would
it
not
is
have
because
happened
it's like
under
the
a
ladies
different
that
circumstance. We lived
well,
together. We
okay, so
ate
real quick,
together.
where are you now? You don't have to give me the exact coordinates. What state are you in?
Chicago, but right now I'm in Union Pier, where this
Okay, that's
home.
all you have to say.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the home in the country.
Right. Exactly right.
Okay,
Right.
so but primary living is in the city.
100%.
Okay,
Exactly.
I'm around the medical district.
I'm around University of Chicago.
Okay,
I'm
we
2 blocks from where our first Black president lived.
I know exactly where. Oh
Because
my
I was
gosh.
born and raised in there. That's my neighborhood, girl. I mean, I've moved around since then, but I'm back there. But that's where I was born and raised. Where'd you go? Oh, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I thought I lost you.
No, I just,
Praise the Lord. I have to look at the phone. See, now
no,
I'm not.
I
I'm
just
just.
stopped. I stopped moving for a minute.
Oh, okay.
I am.
This
I
is
don't.
surreal. This is
How did
almost.
you find me?
This is what I'm
How'd you
telling
stumble
you.
across me? Because you didn't
I
find me. You
didn't.
stumbled across me.
Well, no, clearly it was a find. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
You were on my feed. And I'll tell you why I think, and I don't want to say anything, so you can correct me. I'm not a social media girl, but I try to be appropriate. However, with everything going on,
With a certain
okay,
person?
with everything going on,
Okay.
okay. Look, if you think I'm saying it because that's how we're connected. So if you think
Okay.
I'm saying it, I'm saying it. Don't even second guess it. So with everything going on, I think that there were things that I was looking at, and I really have to be careful here, that also have to do with a very similar situation that happened in Chicago with another entertainer.
Person.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Right. And there's someone else that I was connected to that you know as well. And,
Okay.
we'll table. And that had come up for me. And I think somehow in that algorithm, with that coming up, I am not kidding you. I honestly would sound like a bumbling idiot if I tried to make sense of it, but this is the only way I can make sense of it, other
Okay.
than just the will of my thought. Because I'm telling you, when I was looking at a lot of that, I think about you all the time. How can I not? I remember all our conversations. Do you know what I'm saying? How could I not? Like, how could I be like disconnected from that? I can't. It would be impossible. It wouldn't even
Okay.
be
So one of
realistic.
the people, and I'm not going to say any name,
Right.
is
www.
someone who was an artist here in Chicago, correct?
Correct. 100%. And they're, uh, the people that facilitated their artistry,
Okay.
and a lot with Jack the Rapper.
Oh, I used to love Jack the Rapper.
Right. Exactly. And we used to talk about that all the time.
Girl.
I know. That's what I'm saying. See, something
And you know what's so crazy?
we're
It's
just gonna have
like,
to chop it up for a minute
you know
before we go
what
live.
what's crazy is, and we will when I get off of here.
Right.
Um, what's crazy is, a lot of the people on here know me, and then there are people that I have really gone, like Princess. Or there's a beautiful woman in here named OG Patrice. These are Chicago women.
Mhm.
And they know a
Right.
lot of my life,
Right.
but this is a different facet
100%.
of my life that
100%.
people are getting ready to see. I kind of be feeling like sometimes people think, oh, she's really not that bougie, or people really don't know.
No, let's be clear here. Let's make it perfectly clear. The way we grew up, the parents we grew up with, the grandparents that we had, the reason we even ended up at that boarding school will absolutely prove all of that. I'll tell you what's so funny. And I've been trying not to blow up your comment section, just being frantic, like, so I've been trying not to like blow up your comment section. So once I stumbled upon your channel and I said hi, oh, boom, I know how it happened. Because the first thing that came up was the interview. You did this interview. It just wasn't your channel. That's why it makes more sense. Because with everything going on, and then with me having a feed, that interview got shot into my algorithm. And when I saw that interview, I was like, what? I was like, really? I was like, this is not real. Like, I didn't even care what you guys were talking about, actually, because I felt like I knew a lot of it anyway. But
Right.
I was like, no, this is not real. This is not Roxanne.
Girl, like
And the reason why it blew me,
literally some mornings I wake up, and once I, use the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my face, and I start looking at things,
right,
I'd be like, this shit is crazy. And a
right,
lot of the things that I feel like are crazy are literal things that been there, done that, seen that.
100%.
And
That's why literally the comment I left in that interview, I was literally like, oh my God, that is my high school friend. Hey girl, hey. Like, 'cause that was really all I
I really only did like
But I don't even know what that interview was. I don't even know who it was. And then I went back and I felt rude because I have no social media etiquette. So I'm sorry.
It's
So
fine.
I was like, oh, am I
I'm
being rude
actually
to like?
just really learning it with the expert tutelage of House of the Princes. Just so you know, Glow, Princess is family to me. She is a touchstone. She is a checker when need to be. She is my kid's aunt.
I love it.
Very fascinating.
I love it.
Fabulous, fabulous woman.
Well, I don't doubt it because I know anyone that can spend quality time with either of us they're made of the metal to do so.
Yeah, because I can be, I'm nice, and I've been accused of being
nice.
overly nice, but a lot of people haven't seen.
It's not about nice. Again, as I will speak on the boarding school, the temperature of St. Mary's Academy, RIP. We had a lot of heart. It didn't matter if you were a stoner from Iowa. It didn't matter if you were from the streets of Detroit. It didn't matter if you were international flying over. It was a special breed. Besides that, very small, very exclusive. It's not like it was large. It was a very small school. So everyone was interconnected in one way or the other, even though because it was the 80s, being cliquish was very cool because you really did have your stick. Like it wasn't.
Okay, wait, real quick.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
So I'm just going to put these initials out there.
Yeah.
In high school, you were MS.
Right.
Last name Swain.
Right.
Shut the fuck up.
Wait a minute.
Shut the fuck up. I know you fucking lying.
What? You didn't.
I know. Hold up. Hold fast.
I kept saying it's Marie. What? Wait, what?
Bitch, I will break down in tears right now. Do you know I was looking for you the other day?
I saw your picture the other day in my house. That's what I was telling you. Wait, I can't believe you're just now figuring this out. I'm hurt.
Shut up. Be quiet. No, just not shut up. Just hold on.
Please, just talk to me as you always have.
No.
Have a moment. I can't believe you don't know it's me. Look at my picture.
With the black curly hair.
Correct. I just haven't slicked back.
Bitch, if you don't stop motherfucking playing with me. I know where you lived. Right off the expressway in downtown.
Well,
we're not gonna go into that, but someone lived there. Someone lived there
when I was in Wicker Park. No, because I was on Oak Street.
I know. Shut up.
Right.
Shut up. Do you know I literally. Oh my fucking God.
That's what I was like.
Hold up, baby.
Okay.
Please don't say nothing right now.
I didn't know you didn't know it was me.
Oh,
I love you. I love you. I love you so much. I'm about to cry.
Marie, just
okay.
Please.
Okay. I mean, I have a hard time being quiet, but I will.
Oh my fucking God.
Girl.
Oh my God.
It's me,
God.
Girl.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yes, girl, it's me.
Literally. Oh my fucking God. Are you serious?
I am. Why do you think I was so blown away when you came in my feed? That's why
I'm shaking. I am fucking shaking. I literally tried to put your name and I will screenshot it. Stop. Because this is a lot for me.
Okay.
The other day, I was laying here in bed and I was watching something on the news, and a man came on the TV and his last name was Swain. That prompted me to put your name
right
in on Facebook.
And there were
there were a bunch of them, and I could not find you. Just for you to have reached out to me and it's actually you has blown my fucking weave back. Are you Amber?
Right.
Amber?
Oh, another one. And you know, they were all joined to my hip, girl.
Oh,
You
and
already know. And in
I
my closet.
remember. I
In my
remember.
closet.
Wait. Oh, I'm getting ready to go there.
Okay. Can it go on the www?
Yeah, it can. It's not bad.
Okay.
When you showed up at boarding school,
Yes.
it was, I think, it's your second semester.
No, it was my first. Oh, what you mean when we
No,
came?
it's the second semester of school.
Oh, we came back. Okay, fair. Okay.
You showed up to school with Louis Vuitton steamer trunks.
100%. 100%. That's why do you think the nuns would call my mother and say I was too worldly for the girls and I was making them smoke new cigarettes?
You will wear your hair pulled back in a ponytail.
Like,
and you wore blood red lipstick. Oh my!
Lancome only. Remember, Mrs. Stegman always complained about my journal entries. She thought they were too mature because I thought I was
Marie, please just give me a minute.
They took all my Vogue pictures down.
Now you remember Nedra, the Underwoods.
Wait. Well, Nedra was my mother's best friend. Vita's mom.
Vita's mom. You know, Drexel passed away.
And Judy, who?
You know, Drexel passed away.
Yes, I do know that.
Oh my God, this is just too much for me right now. Marie,
Judy
you
Brownlee
just look. I'm so happy I have some champagne right now.
In high school, they were best friends. In fact, Judy Brownlee had a home not too far up here. Yeah. Because Union Pierce like the Black Hamptons.
Pierce, I know Union Pierce, the Black Hamptons. One of my friends' fathers, and you probably know who they are, but I'm not going to say their name. Right. They have a few rental homes up there.
Sure. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
But you still have a house there that you go to.
100%.
Okay, next time you go,
100%.
Stop by and pick me up.
100%. Summer's coming, boo-boo.
Do you have a pool?
Get ready. No, I keep saying we're going to get one in the next couple of years. I'm ready. We don't, though.
Did you have any kids?
No. But I raised my niece and nephew like I did.
You can adopt me. This is really fucking my head up right now. Like I don't even know what the fuck to say.
I can't believe you're just now. Okay, let me just say this. Okay, then you marinate. And while you marinate, I'll fill in some blanks for you as to why.
I already know. I know now.
No. I want to tell you for now. I want to tell you for now. So that's the reason you popped up, like I said, because of everything going on, and then comparison. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Me just us grown folks is just scrolling YouTube or whatever. Okay, we do it. Okay. So this interview pops up. I'm like, Lord, there's my baby. This is too much for me. So the most non-savvy, the most non-social media. I mean, my life is social media. It always has been. You know my life. Why do I need social media? My
fucking whole shit is
why do I need social media? I was social media before social media. I watched one of your lives, girl, where you said, my life is monetized. I was like, t-shirt. We need t-shirts. I'm making us t-shirts.
Well, maybe we need those t-shirts. No, my God, everything's clicking. Your father had a private plane. Your father had a yacht.
Right.
I remember us driving. I remember when we would have the long weekends.
Oh yeah,
they would put us on the bus, and all the girls who smoked could sit in the back of the bus.
And do you remember all that stuff I came back with? You remember I used to get green slips for taking too long doing my Clinique facial skincare in the bathroom, and I'd be like, I don't care. I have to finish.
You went to class every day with your whole face just beat.
I did.
and there were no boys there. You just had a you just
I
had
just
an
had to.
expectation
I just
and a standard that you just Marie, I'm so fucked up in the head right now. I don't even think you fucking I don't
okay.
even think
Wait,
you understand.
let me finish. Wait, hold on. Let me tell you.
Oh my
Do you
God.
remember when the nuns called my mother and said that I was interrupting church service because we had to go to the little Mormon church, but it had Catholic service, but we were in the
Yeah,
little
but
Mormon
I mean,
town.
Marie,
But do you
you
remember the nuns called my
look, you have
mother
to
and
understand where you fell in the dynamics of boarding school.
I don't think I ever
Now, I had nice clothes, but and then there was Amber, and then there was you.
right, right.
My mother was not buying me couture shit. My mother
Right.
wore couture.
Right, right.
I wasn't wearing couture unless I borrowed some of my mother's couture shit.
Yeah, no, I used to be in
You and
control of my mother's
Amber
Neiman
were
Marcus
coming to
credit card.
school with couture off
We
the
had Comme
top.
des Garçons, we had Romeo Gigli, we had Claude
Oh my
Montana, we
God.
had Ungaro silks. We remember?
Yeah,
I mean,
I do.
literally, I'll just make you laugh when because they were forever calling my mother, and my mother would be like, "Just teach my daughter and goodbye. I paid you, just teach my daughter and goodbye." And I remember they called my mother and they said, um, she's interrupting the church service because remember we would go to breakfast and then we'd
Yeah,
have to go to church.
to
We'd have to go to
church.
service.
Yes.
And we said we were at the church that was in the well, they came to the St. Mary's Parish, but as students, we had that little remember we went through the side door from the
Right,
school
where the
and
over
we
there
had
by
to
where
sit
the
right.
cafeteria was.
Okay, because we came straight from breakfast. Well, they told my mother that I was
This is
interrupting.
unfucking real for me right
Wait, that
now.
I was disruptive to the service because when I came in, I made everyone uncomfortable as they tried to see what I had on. And I was making the other girls late because they were coming to my room to wear my
To
clothes.
borrow clothes.
My mother was like, "Are you just going to blame all of your ineptness on my daughter?"
This is just like I don't like seriously. I
I can't
literally
believe.
no, it
It's
didn't.
okay. It's okay. It's
It
okay.
didn't.
I can handle it.
Now it is. I am so
I thought you were just being cool because, we are on the web.
no, I knew that you knew all the same people. Like you would say
Right.
somebody and stuff, I
Honestly,
didn't know it was you. Your name on here is fucking Glow.
well,
That's a
that's what I
long
kept
way than
saying.
what I
I
knew
kept
you as.
saying, it's Marie. It's Marie. That's why when you went to Instagram and I was like, girl, remember my most favorite album cover? Because I thought that's who I was. I wanted to be her. I was
But
like,
you
that's
look, but like when we were in high school, yes, son.
Turning on my heater, okay?
Here, you feel tilt to the side, fill up. Um, you thought you were Vanity
I
in
know.
Apollonia in high
Oh,
school.
well, exactly. I did.
Girl, I'm so blown away right now. I don't even know what to do. It's just like
Yes,
you
girl.
were the reason that
Yes, girl.
I wore red lipstick because I felt
100%.
like I'm in high school.
Hmm.
Sade was wearing red,
Right.
a red lip with her hair
And the
pulled
big
back.
hoops. Remember, I would wear the big hoops, the thick hoop,
Yep. Oh my God, this is this bitch.
and
This is too much.
all my Fiorucci.
This is too
Do you
much
remember?
for
We
me
had
right
fun.
now.
Roxanne, we were tight. We were tight,
I
girl.
know, and I just,
We
oh
were
my,
tight. And then we fell off, through the college years. But then, early 20s, we were like back on track. But you were in a different state. But we were taught because I'm telling you, I think about so many things in certain situations, and I'm like, ooh, my baby, she gonna get what she's gonna. It's gonna be okay. She gonna get.
girl, it's been, oh
She
my
gonna get
gosh,
everything coming to her. That's all I know.
Marie, I'm a mommy.
I know. I heard. Well, okay, wait. So let me
I'm a
say
mommy.
this.
I've given birth to 7 children.
Well, I've learned this through your lives. You become my favorite YouTuber.
Oh my God, stop
And
playing with
what I have been doing is literally just randomly, because now that I'm subscribed, whatever comes up, I just let it play. and I just listened to it, and I learned so much. But what the piece is, you say things, and it's like a twin. When we talk about tulips being our favorite flower, pink being our favorite color, the importance of exfoliation. I mean, come on, my cosmetics game, my body
Has
game.
been strong since probably kindergarten.
My creams and potions put me in detention because I wouldn't leave the bathroom.
Oh my God.
When you were talking about exfoliation,
You were the only
creams,
girl at boarding school who washed with a loofah.
That's
You I had never seen a loofah other than in my mother's shower.
And it had to be all natural. Remember, I would tell you, don't use the plastic one, girls. It's bacteria. But let me tell you what's so funny that Ava had told me one time, and I howled. Do you remember that time I went off on Sister Marlene? Okay, remember we would get money on the books?
Yeah.
Okay, and my parents used to kick me down. Because remember, I used to go shopping. Okay, when you talk about your shopping, and I just...
But wait a minute. When we would go shopping down there...
Oh, wait. I used to make that little Hallmark store. You would have thought it was Neiman Marcus.
There was no... I was just going to say there was no Neiman Marcus.
That's my point.
But there was no I Magnums.
No.
There was
no Bonwood Teller.
No Bonwood Teller. No Lord and Taylor.
No
none
Ultimo,
of that.
No Ultimo. Okay, but wait.
Oh my God, I forgot about Ultimo.
How could you?
What the fuck are you doing to me, man?
Ultimo? What do you mean? He cried.
No, you're just giving me. You're like.
Oh, I know.
This is like a rush that I fucking didn't even.
You didn't know you needed. That you didn't know you needed.
Oh my God. This is a lot.
Do you remember that time I stood and Sister Marlene used to be in that little corner office right there, and I went down there.
Yeah, that took you in between.
Yep.
Like you cut through there because it was behind the stage.
Right. It was behind.
And then you walk down. Right. And yeah.
It was giving. Think any movie that something potentially happened in a convent. It was giving that. But she was sitting there with her little desk light on. And I was like, because I went to get some money for something, I guess for my daily trip to the Hallmark store. And to buy a candle or something. Because remember, I would have. You remember, I always had fresh flowers and candles. I have pictures of fresh flowers and candles on that little wooden desk.
And I am to this day a fresh flower and candle bitch. Oh, me
too. 1,000.
And there's a company. I'm gonna send it to you because I'm gonna call you as soon as I get off of here.
Yes, you are.
The company's called Big Ass Candles.
Oh, cute.
Girl,
that's cute.
The motherfucker is about this fucking big. Oh, the largest candle is $278.
Well, that's not bad because I like
five burner.
I like Big Joe Malone's, and those are $5.95.
Oh, you know what? Okay, so quick story. A month or two ago, I had to go to Houston to take care of something. And when I got off the airplane, what was directly in front of my gate?
Joe Malone.
And I was just like, okay, I'm going to come back. And I love Joe Malone.
Delicious. I can't live without it.
But I'm not buying no Joe Malone candle.
But let me tell you, they really do burn. You know what the other
fuck that. When I light a Joe Malone candle.
Okay, here we go. This is how we roll. Here we go. You have to.
I'm smelling the money.
Give it to me.
I'm smelling the money burning.
Well, you keep your Joe Malone candle stacked on top of your coffee table books first.
I don't know, girl. Fuck that. And they still wouldn't. And I got a coffee table, a real cool one that I bought at World Market.
Oh,
marble,
choice.
But guess what? I'm not going to burn. I will buy one of those big ass candles for $200 some. I'm not buying a $700 fucking candle, Marie. No, no. I'm not doing it. I will accept one as a gift.
Well,
I'm
you
not
know, my
buying a Joe.
mind has
Now
never
I'll
been
buy some
right.
Joe Malone perfume.
You know, my mind has never been right. I have
Now I
laughed.
mean, mine's ain't right either. But I
That's
just
right.
can't see buying a $700 candle.
I think of so many things. Listening to your lives, I have to tell you, please let me tell you from the bottom of my heart, has probably been the highlight of my 2025.
Oh my
I am
God,
not
girl,
kidding.
don't make me a highlight.
I'm not kidding. It has been so enjoyable because it's like listening to myself. When I hear you talk about certain things, I'm like, oh my God, this is
And and I think Marie, some people might think, oh, she's just doing this. This is really
no, it's real.
who
It's
the fuck
100%.
I am.
It's 100% authentic. I will, if I knew how, I watch my niece write across her screen in pretty colored marker. I would straight up take a pretty colored marker right now and write straight up authenticated across the screen in red
Man,
marker. Vetted. We've been
now
this way since day one.
and
Day
I have.
one. Day one.
This isn't, and I don't be wanting people to think, oh, she's just like this for YouTube.
Oh no. In
No.
fact, you're actually
Really, really
you're actually
tiny.
doing YouTube a favor. You're actually not bringing all you're being very relatable at this point.
Man.
Very relatable. No, here's the problem. Here's the dichotomy with you, me, most of us that were at SMA from Chicago, from
No, but real
Detroit.
shit, before you say that, I'm gonna find Lori.
Yeah, that would be.
Girl, when I
I
tell
think
you,
I'm
when I
gonna
get
tell
off of
you.
here, bitch, and I call you on this house
Okay.
phone, because this is my
Okay.
house phone number that I called you
Okay,
from.
cool. Okay, cool. But you know what? Though, don't trip on me now. I know that I am definitely technologically challenged, and I will
No,
take
but
my
I
hit.
still know how to work a landline phone, bitch.
But you know what you didn't do. But what you don't know how to do is send a full phone number. So we're gonna work on that because you left the digit out, and then you want to
Oh,
yell at
my
me
fault.
on the screen. Okay.
Okay, my fault.
Okay.
But no, girl, I'm
You want
gonna
to talk about
find
my
Lori because,
camera, but you didn't
baby,
send me
the
her phone
last
number.
time I seen her was
Yeah.
across the street from my father's store. This got to be 20-some years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Bitch, she was missing the front tooth, a top one.
Oh. Well, I mean, from last I heard, there was a lot of substance stuff.
Yeah, yeah, and I hope she
That's
made it over that hump.
because that's what I last heard. Now, I will tell you, most of 2020, I don't know where it went, but
I understand.
no, let me take that back. The 2000s, because you and I are talking about shit that happened 40 years ago, and in my mind,
Yeah,
it happened 20 years ago. Do you understand? The
right.
2000s are a whole different sphere for me. So when people say, like 20 years ago, I'm thinking 91, 92. And that shit is not true. It's like,
This is
no,
just this shit is so unreal for me right now. Like
it was
I'm
unreal for me. No,
like my
it was.
mind is so blown because I literally just looked for you the other day.
And then there you were. And I saw your pictures
But
because
no,
I was
this is after I accepted your friend request.
oh, that's wild.
And it still did
Uh-uh.
not click in my head
No,
that it
no,
was you.
Stop. After. So
Yes.
you were like, who is she? And I'm
Well,
jumping up and
based on
down.
your picture, I just thought you were a white woman.
Well, you always did. I've always been
And
a
even though you
pastor.
said it's Marie, it still did not click.
And then when I was talking
And
about
I
all those
am
black
so
folks,
I'm so happy right now.
I am
I don't
too.
even think you understand.
No, I do.
I have so much to tell you. I have
So
so much to
much.
share with you.
So much.
I have an addiction to Louboutins.
To what? You just went out.
Louboutins.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, it's bad.
And it reminded me of my dorm wall.
And
Remember, I had to cover.
I bought some, and my husband doesn't know.
Good. Well, that's a good way to do
I
it.
hid them under the
I'm proud of
bed,
you. I'm proud of
and
you,
I'm
little
gonna
soldier.
put them up behind, because
I'm
he'll be
proud.
like, this pile's a little bit larger than what I remember.
And then you go, what? These old things? You mean you don't remember? You have to flip it.
But
You don't
no,
remember?
girl,
You don't
I'm a
remember I
mommy.
wore these?
I'm a mommy. I have
Oh, we
5
really have to talk
boys.
about that, right? Because
I have 5 boys and 2 girls.
right, I heard that on one of your lives. I was like, man, what is girl?
Fertility. I
I had no idea.
like fucking.
Fair, all fair, all fair.
And I had more boys than girls. God knew what to give me.
Yeah,
My girls are dynamic.
I believe it.
They're edgy.
There'd be no other way.
They're stubborn.
Intelligent.
Very intelligent, smart, funny, analytic.
Well, I'm a Taurus. Stubborn has always
And my
been my
daughter
thing.
is a Taurus, my baby
Okay.
girl.
Okay, so
Baby, May 20th. May 20th.
Okay, and I'm April 22nd.
She is a Taurus to the bottom part of her heart. She is
I
her
love
and my
that.
other daughter, she is a Cancer. But
Wait,
equally,
let me see.
they're
Right now, were you an Aquarius or a Capricorn?
I am a Capricorn.
Yes.
I'm a true blood
Through
Capricorn.
and through. And
My
that was the
mama
earth in
is
us
a
too.
Capricorn. My daddy is a Capricorn, and we were all born in the same week.
Wow. I love it.
I'm what you call a pure Capricorn.
That's right. I remember. Because Lori was a Taurus too. I remember
she
we had
was.
a lot of earth. We had a lot of earth. And Ava
well, I met Lori.
Yeah, I remember that when you brought it up.
So Lori and my god sister Tracy, Common. I don't know if you know Mo, Derek. We all went to school for a little while together. Then I left Faulkner, but we still grew up in the same neighborhood because Lori's parents were Lori's mother was a doctor.
Yeah, I remember Lori's mother. I remember her thoroughly because she would call my mother all the time, trying to, discuss things.
Right.
When we were in high school.
Right. Now Lori was always a year ahead of me.
Right, because Lori was actually, we were the same age. Remember, I really should have been a year ahead.
Right. So when I was a sophomore, you should have been a junior.
100%.
But shit happens.
Oh yeah, I don't trip. It's my
for what?
I don't.
I mean, you have a beach house. There's nothing to trip about.
I mean,
the fuck.
And I have a master's, so
I know that. Oh, that's even better. A master's and a beach house. What did you get your master's in, sweetie?
Family therapy.
Bitch,
why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? It ain't nothing but. I mean, why not?
Marie, do you know how much this is for me right now? What's going on at this very moment in whole fucking time? I cannot.
It's crazy.
Like in like my day-to-day life.
Yeah.
I have Princess. I have another beautiful woman. Her name is Val. Mm-hmm. You will meet her.
Okay.
These are people that I talk to quite often.
Right.
I don't have a lot of women who
can get down.
Right. And who know me.
Yeah.
So just the fact that I was looking for you, literally.
And you popped up.
I will screenshot. This is after we friend you. You reach out.
Crazy.
And I did not know it was you.
And I had just been down memory lane, literally looking at pictures. And I have the cutest picture of you, girl, with your collar up, your white turtleneck, your baggy jeans, the high-waisted pants we used to wear with your belt, your short haircut, which was off the chain with all that gorgeous hair. You had the most beautiful hair.
And you know what's so crazy? Underneath this weave,
you still have that hair.
But girl, I'm going through menopause, baby. I can't.
No, you're not. I know I have a lot of my friends, they just don't feel like coloring their hair. I color my hair like crazy.
I don't even have that much gray.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just
See,
that
mine's in the front.
my scalp sweats.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just the
Yeah.
menopause shit. It's
No,
actually,
I have a lot of friends our age. It has nothing to do with what your hair actually looks like. It's easier to get other hair.
but I already told my husband and my kids when I turn 60, I'll stop wearing weaves altogether.
I can't do them. I tried to wear a wig. I had to just take it off. I
Marie,
cannot.
your hair is this big and it's
To this moment.
curly.
To this
You have
moment.
you always had a lot of hair,
To
so
this
there's
moment.
never been a
And when you blow
reason.
dry it, it's down my back. Because I still wear it long. It's still okay.
But
You know why
I
though?
don't know if
Because
you're
I
going
love
through menopause or not, but my scalp sweats. It sweats bad.
Oh, my scalp doesn't sweat, but I do. I've been kind of blessed as far as, and my mom was the same way, is the same. I mean, what was when she's not gone, but I mean, was the same way.
Okay.
It's been really easy. I don't, every now and then I'll get like a quick hot flash. It'll be quick though. Like
Girl.
I'll be like, wait, is my face on fire?
Baby,
But
let
then
me
it
tell
goes
you
away.
something.
But then it goes away. But I haven't lost any
But
hair.
mine's come and they last maybe not a whole minute, but
Right.
like I
Right.
only sweat from here up.
Oh, 100%.
It's not. It's
100%.
nowhere else, and it's
Yeah.
just. It can be debilitating.
I don't even
Marie,
think
I'm
about
just so fucked up right now. I'm just.
I guess you are. No, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I guess you are if you are just realizing after damn near 2 weeks. I guess you are. And look, when you came in my feed today, I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna miss this live. That's why I was only putting hey. That's why my answers were crazy. Because I'm trying to drive. I know I'm illegal than a motherfucker trying to type. I'm like, I'm not
And you
missing.
sound the same.
So do you. That's why I was so happy to hear your voice.
And I'm even happier to hear your voice.
And I was that's why, remember I sent you, I said, it's so good to hear your voice because you sound exactly the same.
And you do too.
Everything.
And what I really can't wait is to see you and give you the biggest fucking hug.
1,000%. It's going to be crazy. I think
when are you coming back to the city?
We need to book a private room because it's going to be cuckoo.
Man. Okay, so let's start our cuckoo-ness. When are you coming back to the city?
Well, it's kind of up for grabs right now. I'm a little overwhelmed with what's going on up here. I mean, it is chaotic. So that's why I chose.
We'll talk about that off
here. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah.
So
but I mean, I'll be back. I mean, it's not like I don't live there.
We make a date when I get off of here.
Perfect.
When the time permits for you, because I'm like seriously a real live housewife.
Oh, I love that. I'm not surprised.
Husband number 2 is really awesome. He's a police officer.
Lord. Wow.
Yeah.
Girl. Okay. Look, here's the thing. Now, this is what I wanted to say, but I was so busy driving and so busy chatting and so busy because your lives are just so engaging. And I want to participate. Oh, no, really. Like you were born for this.
No.
I'm like, I have already been like creating podcasts for you in my head. No, seriously, Roxanne, come on now.
No, I'm so serious. You're gonna make me have to
Roxanne,
pee.
there is nobody. I'm
so serious.
Roxanne, if
let me tell you something.
Your gift, if you think the way you talk and the manner in which you speak and how apropos what you say is interjected with humor, depth, and wisdom, if you think that everyone is doing that, then I do need to see you because you obviously haven't been talking to the right people. I see you. Do you think what you're doing is whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, that's wild.
Because
Roxanne, it's very hard to talk and be that engaging for a very long time. No, I don't mean literally it's hard to talk.
No, because
I'm saying literally
I come on here and
you think what you do is so, we think our personalities are that's just me. It's not.
And that's just how I feel. This is just me.
Which is a gift, boo. Michael Jackson knew that was just him, but he knew he had a gift.
mean, my thing is I am a buyer. I buy things, and certain things that I buy, I like to share.
Right.
And I always let everyone know, hey, it worked for me, it might not work for you.
Right.
But
you do more than that. The way you engage, it's just you showing up. It's very powerful.
Marie, I have to pee now because
Okay,
and
fine.
between you and this champagne,
Okay,
it's
fine.
just overly excitement.
Cheers.
I'll be right back. I'll be
Cheers.
right back. Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. Here. Okay. I'm back, Marie. Maria. Oh my God, this is just too much for my fucking brain. Oh shit. Hello? Okay, hold on. This is so fucking crazy right now. I'm so happy to hear your voice. Oh shit, I literally just tried to find you. And we found each other. Oh my God. Okay. This shit is crazy. This is so fucking wild. I'm gonna need you to do something with your fucking camera. I literally just looked for you the fucking other day. Okay. All right. Find it again. All right. I posted it. I have cats. I'm a cat lady. Oh my God. This is just too much for my whole brain. Like, I'm thinking, like, I seen your picture and I'm just like, oh, this is one of my white friends. And no, this is my black lady friend. Oh my fucking God. It just did not, the correlation was not there. This is so awesome. It's hurting my stomach. Okay. You got it? You got it? Okay. I gotta wait till I see. No, no. You gotta hit the StreamYard thing, then hit join, I think. Maybe are we on the phone that you're doing this from? Okay, let's hang up. Tonight is so overwhelming for me. This is just something that my whole brain is just like, I literally did not know this was her. I am so emotionally happy right now. It's a lot. It's a lot. But, once Maria and I we were in high school together, we found out that we had common people. Um, this lineage that's going on here is so deeply rooted in Chicago. It's so deeply rooted in Black society. It is fucking crazy. I have been looking for this woman. From time to time, I have put her name in. I must not spelled it right, and she found me. And I am just too outdone right now. But I'm just, I don't even know what the fuck to say. I'm so, oh, excuse me. I'm like completely, Marie, you got to hit StreamYard. You got to walk yourself back through it. I'm just completely like overwhelmed. Like I don't even know what to say. Like, oh, I think she found it. Hold on. Yes. Okay. I keep hitting the wrong thing. Okay, Marie, I'm sorry you have to try it again. I hit something wrong. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's excitement. I don't know what it is. This is just so much. Marie, try it again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is a lot, you guys. This is a lot. This is okay. Let me work. Let me go slow. Let me go slow. Guest. Oh, I'm happy I didn't hit that. Someone says bite me with their tongue out and they're waving their penis. Hi. And they put your name up here. Did you see him waving his penis in the background? Show me your dingling again. Show me your dingling again. Okay, you got to move that. Move the phone. No, move the phone out your face. Move it down some. No, move it down some. I mean, I know it's you. Okay. Okay. Girl, did you see that man's dingling in the backstage?
No,
He showed me his dingling.
that's horrible. That makes me mad.
Yeah, but that's why I was saying I have to be really careful because they will show you their dinglings.
No, that makes me mad. I don't like that. That really
Girl,
makes me
it's
mad.
a YouTube thing. When you're able to like do a live, people will show you their penises.
I don't like that. I don't
Yo,
like that.
I don't like it either, but like I see a lot of penises.
I don't like that. Okay, am I on?
Yeah, but I could just see the corner of your bathroom. You can cut your camera off.
That's what I'm trying to do. Wait. I cut the wrong thing off. Okay.
Okay, you
there
did
we
it.
go.
You did it.
See, I told you. Okay, I just see one time. You know me, one time, and I'm in.
Girl, I can't believe I just seen his dingling. And his ding and his thing was entitled Bite Me.
Okay, that's fucked up. There's no way to trace his motherfucking ass. That's fucked up. I don't
I mean,
like
there's
that.
a way, but I'm not gonna get my husband involved in this bullshit.
Oh hell no, no, hell no. He'll kill. No, we.
Right. We
I,
can't say words like
I
that.
did not. Okay, I'm okay. I'm sorry. I'm learning.
No,
Look. The bottom line is that pisses me off because that's awful.
yeah, I mean it is, but I mean it's
But it's
basically kind of one of those
www.
things. It's part, of course, people be up on YouTube in certain hours and they see it and they think they can just
Okay, well, was it at least worth seeing?
it was nice.
Okay, well then you know what? No
It was
harm, no
nice.
foul. No
Right,
harm,
no
no
harm,
foul.
no foul. You just can't come up on my thing and porn
Okay.
dingling
I mean,
bomb me.
it could have been worse. It could
Girl. So quick
okay.
story.
No
So
harm, no foul. Okay,
so
you
when
tell.
I first kind of sort of started my YouTube thing,
Yeah.
I was saying, this guy popped up in my backstage, like how you did. And Princess, I was telling Princess, and we laughed so hard about it. I was like, yo, this guy is showing me his dick. His name is Josie. The motherfucker's name was Jose.
You know what?
Josie was showing me
I would
his
expect nothing less. I would. You know what I love about you? This is what
what?
I have always loved about you, honestly, that I didn't have. My life had moved a little quicker than yours,
Yes.
but but what I always loved about you is that no matter how savvy, no matter how book smart, street smart, no matter how intelligent, no matter how cool you were, you always had this amazing innocence and naivete that just made you so fucking cool. But it was pure, it was real. But see, I don't want anybody to get it twisted because you were fully aware, but you were just, your heart was so good. You were so pure.
Girl, my heart done got me into some shit.
Yeah, I believe it. Only a pure heart would. Because other hearts don't even end up there. See, a pure heart's the only one that goes through the door.
Man.
So, yeah, I bet. I can
You
only
know
imagine.
what? I wanted to share something with you.
Please do.
And I thought about this once I realized it was you.
Okay.
One night, it was during Christmas break.
Uh-huh.
You and Amber
Uh-huh.
went to the Limelight.
Yeah.
And you all were not supposed to be there.
No, we
And
weren't.
you all asked me to come down there. And I had no way of getting there because my parents were not going to give me any money to come down to the Limelight. Girl, I was dressed in my black. I had on my cat eye eyeliner. I did my red lipstick. And my parents were like, we're not giving you money. And you're not even supposed to go there in the first place.
Wait, but didn't you make it?
What?
Why do I feel like you were there, though?
Mm-mm.
You didn't come?
Nope.
I must have willed it so bad I thought it was in my mind because I don't know why I remember being at the Limelight.
Now, you know where I think you and I might have seen each other after high school?
Where?
At Heroes.
Oh, sure. I believe that 100%. Oh, I believe. Oh, absolutely. Of course.
Calvin.
Yeah. Yep.
Girl.
Table.
Man.
Table. To fast forward to what was to happen. Right?
Go ahead.
No, table.
Let me explain something to you.
Table. I can't. WWW girl. See, you have to understand now that twin powers have united. The
Yes.
force is heavier. So we're going to have to be like Michael Jackson.
Let
off
me
the
explain
wall.
something to you.
We're going to have to be like Michael Jackson up in Walsh about the force. The
going to Heroes and not supposed to be at Heroes at the age
100%.
I was. That is the first time I ever met an NBA basketball player.
Because that's where they went.
I met Derek Coleman.
Oh, wow. All right.
And
okay. Did you date him?
We'll talk about that.
Okay, yeah, we got a table because we have a whole bunch. Because remember, there was Cotton
man,
Club.
our story trades are going to be ridiculous.
Oh, insane. In fact, nerves clear my schedule because look, I'm not even gonna get anything done around here. I'm not even gonna get anything done.
Honey, it's just like it's one of those things. I'd be like, oh, if you think you know, you don't know.
We always did though. That's
people only know. Literally, people on YouTube only know about this much. And it's so much bigger. It's crazy. I cannot believe it's you. This is just totally fucked my whole understanding.
I honestly cannot believe that you
didn't know, motherfucker. I said I didn't know. Sorry. Shit. The fuck?
She's always trying to get out of it. I'm talking to my pups. She's always trying to get out of it.
No. So when you're not out there, you're not out there, you're over in that area.
100%. 100%. Wait, hold on, babe. Let me just plug my charger in. Hold on.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I don't do anything to kick myself out again because I do not even trust myself.
Girl, if you kick
Okay.
yourself out, I'm just gonna discontinue my live. Tell everyone good night, and I love them, and I appreciate them. I will call you because we can have a phone conversation, and I don't even have another bottle of champagne to even go through this conversation we're getting ready to have. It is a lot. I'll hit Benny's tomorrow because I gotta go take care of something.
You gotta
Girl,
hit Benny's tomorrow.
this is
Is
heavy
this? It's a
business.
lot. I am so good.
This
I'm
is
so glad you
heavy.
know now. No, yeah, heavy duty.
Yeah, this is
Heavy
heavy.
duty.
This old
So
this
I
old
was
black
talking in
family
the
shit
chat.
going on.
That's why.
Okay, Marie, something happened to her. What do you want, kitten? Hmm? You love me? I don't know where Marie went. I don't know what's going on. Maria, Maria, you remind me of West Side Story. That was my song. If you're gonna get up in the bed, cat, stop looking at me and just get up in the bed and lay down. Shut up, shut up. Don't speak to me like that. Maria is somewhere out in the middle. Hi, Sparkle. Sparkle, I need you to call me when you get a chance. Not on my cell, on the house. And Maria left. Something happened. So shout out to the G and B. I don't know what that is. How are you, Sparkle? I need you to call me when you get a chance, sweetie. I have to call Maria. My boarding school. I definitely will. Thank you, Sparkle. I appreciate you. I hope you had a good weekend, honey. I hope it wasn't with a bunch of rain because we had a bunch of rain here. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. You hanging in Nigeria? Hold on. Here, do you want to go under the covers? Just go. Bitch. Here. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, so look, your phone died. Well, I'm just gonna call you on my regular phone so you can just have it and I would like to thank first and foremost, I would like to thank Sparkle for coming through. Thank you, Sparkle. I would like to thank the House of the Princess and thank you for walking Maria through everything. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm proud of you. And you are one of the most outstanding women that has ever entered my life, baby. I love you. I would like to thank my Stormy C's today. Thank you, Stormy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, that's all, Maria, Maria, Maria. I would like to thank big little sister OG Patrice. Thank you so much for stopping through. I appreciate you. But me and this girl got to get on the PHONE. Lord have mercy. God just works in a way that I'm not even going to question. I'm not going to question. I'm not going to question. Um, I literally looked for this woman the other day and she had been following me and I didn't even know it was her. And it's her and she's here. And I am overly fucking ecstatic. I don't even know what the fuck to say, y'all. But what I will say is I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I love you all. I appreciate you all's participation. I hope everyone hit the like button. You know, um, YouTube is it's not so much an outlet for me as to sharing things that I buy, finding out things about you all, good storytelling. Um, and it takes a lot from my mind to be like, I'm fucked up. I'm crazy right now. Because right now, I'm very shocked. If you all only understood that the person that's in here named Glow, she and I went to boarding school together. Our families knew each other. Um, it's really deep. And I literally looked for this woman the other day and didn't even know that. And she told me, she was like, well, oh shit, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Hello? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I'll call you when I get off. All right, sweetie. Bye. Um, Maria, when I was in high school, Maria was a touchstone when she got there. Not that the other black ladies, black young ladies were, they just didn't dress like she did. They didn't understand some of the things that I understood because that is what my mother showed me growing up. Um, Maria, I have been looking for her. In some way, somehow, we have found each other. And I'm very, very happy. Um, Classy, elegant. As a child, that's tough. Very, she was worldly when we were kids. Um, and here she is. And she found me through the app. She wasn't looking for me. She stumbled upon me. But sometimes God puts people in your path or put you in a place where someone can run into you. And I'm very excited because I have not talked to her since the 90s. This is someone that I went to boarding school with. We share boarding school memories, and I'm very excited to see where this road takes she and I. I am very happy right now. I really am. Um, when I look for people, I want to find them. But when they found me and I didn't even know it was them, it's an even better treat. You know, to me, life is a circle. And in my circle, God brings people in to complete it or to teach me something. And right now, I'm very happy with the people that I surround myself with, including the people who come here to the Lady Lounge. I'm going to get on the phone with Maria. I'm going to talk to her. I'm going to laugh. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone who has participated in the Lady Lounge this evening. I love you guys. And I will tell you what I can talk about Maria and I's conversation. This is awesome. And that's all I could say. But let me call my girlfriend. Thank you, Princess, so much for your help and your guidance. I love you guys. I will talk to you later. Good night, good night. And I hope everyone hit the like button. I'll talk to you all later. Bye. Oh, shit.